night for England. But the French team, they didn't seem to rest on their laurels. They were driven, they were determined. You knew it was going to be hard.
Yeah, we did. A lot of credit to them. I think the early goal, I think we did better. I think we came out of the blocks and really had a go. Gallant effort by the girls right until the end, just unfortunately not enough. And I think a lot of credit to France, very, very good team in all departments, and they were just too much for us.
What is the feeling right now for the players and for yourself as well?
Well, we've just been knocked out of a European Championship, so bitterly disappointed, as you would be. It would take time to digest and reflect. But a natural reaction of disappointment. Our job now is to try and stay with them and keep up. So, I mean, at this stage, France are definitely through. We struggled in the tournament, didn't quite click. I thought we put in some brave efforts that just weren't good enough.
You have World Cup qualifiers coming up. Have you still got the appetite for it?
Yes, absolutely. My job, we've got the under-19s next month that's just around the corner. We want to do well in that. It's important that our youth teams do well because they are the future of English football. And then we go again in September. Hindsight is a wonderful thing. We think the preparation was spot on in terms of the opposition we had, the camp itself. It's just on the day we weren't good. We didn't perform, certainly against Russia. We didn't perform, weren't at our best against Spain. Tonight it was a gallant effort against a very, very good side. We went for it and it just wasn't good enough.
Yeah, the girls came here totally full of confidence, and rightly
Absolutely.
so. And that game against Sweden seems to have knocked that out of them.
I don't think so. They were confident going into tonight's game. They really believed that they could get something out of it. I think if you look at the performance, they had a go. At the end of the day, you can't ignore the opposition. France are a very, very good side. We were going for the win. They broke 2 goals. So, I'm very, very proud of the players, proud of the staff. We came here with the very best intentions of doing very, very as best we could. And at the end of the day, we have to accept that perhaps, we weren't quite good enough. And we weren't because we're out. Right. I have a big job, 5 teams. I love working in this environment. I'm in the job. We've got under-19s next month. We've got World Cup qualifiers. Our ambition at the senior level, we qualify for the World Cup and we have to go again. We will reflect. I think there's no point in going, right, that's it, we've reached our peak, because we haven't. It's really important that we try and keep up with those nations now that are surging, and France or Spain are 2 of those nations. Sorry?
Dan Ashworth is here at the Games. He mentioned in the week that the job that's been talked about for a long, long time now with the FA is about to be formally finished and an appointment made. I mean, you have been interested in the past in that. Are you still interested?
Yeah, I think I'm interested in the development of women's football first and foremost, and I think in whatever role, certainly women's football in England, I'm very interested in being part of. I have been for 15 years. I think we've progressed. We will continue to progress. Obviously, I need to reflect, but there are a lot of changes at the FA, and I will look at those changes and I will go from there.
Arguably, England perhaps didn't lose or go out of the tournament tonight. It was maybe the previous 2 games.
Yeah, I think so.
Was that a case of, do you look back and maybe think you could have introduced younger players in those games?
I don't think so. I think hindsight is a wonderful thing. At the time you make the decision, you think it's the right decision. And you don't know until the final whistle. So I can't go back. It is what it is, and I have to accept that.
And just picking up on what Tony said about this elite women's role,
yes.
Do you want to continue as the England coach?
I'm in this role at the moment. I've got to think about the under-19s tournament, as I said. We've got World Cup qualifiers in September. It's important that we regroup. It's very, very disappointing, but we will go again.
So if it was a choice between the England coach and this elite women's role, which would you prefer?
I'd have to make that decision. I would look at it and I would go from there.